The twin moons of Nirn dance across the night skies of Tamriel. Twin lanterns, Jode and Jone, beacons waxing and waning, only to renew again. A mournful display across the bright stars of the sky. The Khajiit, descendants of the moons, worship these twin bright lanterns in the heavens. But they are forever out of their reach, high up in the plains of Aetherius. What would a Khajiit do to get closer to Jode and Jone, to bask in the bright rays of the Ever Mourned? Well, today we're delving into a quest mod that goes into exactly that. A mod that intertwines the lore of Khajiit culture and religion with a journey beyond Nirn itself. For today, we're showcasing Undermaster's Gaze by the Telvanni Tea Drinkers. Composed of DetailDevil, Markond, MWGek, Wolfweim, and... gosh. I knew this was coming, and still... And the twisting eldritch horror that haunts my nightmares with their accursed, bloody, ridiculous name. Jackimoff, Wackimoff. Ugh. Do you hear that? That? That's the sound of my soul dying. That bloody name, it just... It's like teeth on chalkboard. And I know that doesn't make sense because isn't it fingernails on chalkboard? But no, it's like teeth on chalkboard. But, well... yes, okay, so today's mod of the day is actually the second place winning mod of the 2024 Morrowind Madness competition. Because yes, I am very far behind on video showcases, and, we still have a number of mods to feature from 2024 before we even get into the mods of the 2025 Madness competition. And yes, I know, it is 2026. The modathon is currently ongoing, and we're talking about mods from 2024. It is not going well, people. It is not going well. The backlog, it just keeps growing. It's going to suffocate me. It's going to collapse and suffocate me. Oh my gosh, there is so much to do. But, panic attack later. Today, we are talking about Undermaster's Gaze. And Undermaster's Gaze was just half a point behind the first place winning mod Beyond the Firmament, the closest second place in Madness history. And like Beyond the Firmament, it actually features a questline that goes to the stars, taking you on a journey through the cosmos. Now, this adventure just all begins with the mysterious disappearance of a number of the Khajiit members of the Morrowind Mages Guild. A disappearance that has not gone unnoticed. For the Guildmaster of the Caldera Mages Guild is searching for clues, and asking anyone, a member or no, for help on the matter. Thus begins a quest that'll take you across Vardenfell, following in the footsteps of these missing Khajiit, and learning more and more about their strange obsessions with Massive, and a peculiar line of inquiry regarding magical matters of alteration, and water breathing without water. I shan't spoil all the nitty-gritty details here, but this questline will involve learning new alteration techniques from Telvanni mages, and eventually exploring a new door ruin in the West Gash, a unique location featuring a lengthy descent of verticality into the halls of a mid-sized complex, full of door puzzles and tricks of the mind to unlock. Falling through these holes will lead to a realm, not on Nirn, but in the great Aetherius, an asteroid traveling through the plains of the firmament. And to breathe here, you'll need that special spell of alteration, or else perish after only a few seconds of traveling this lunar landscape. And of course, this is where the meat of the mod's content takes place. For you'll find the missing Khajiit have made camp here in order to be closer to Massa, with song and prayer and gazing upon the great moons that fills so much of the skies above. Now, while there is about a couple of hours of questing content here, it can be a bit difficult to showcase. So I'll summarize. You can expect adventures and drinking games with orcs that end in drunken escapades across Vardenfell, building a temple dedicated to Jode and Jone, and more besides. A showcase video like this is never really going to do this mod justice. The writing and atmosphere carry just so much of the experience here. And it is a beautiful, if somewhat somber, story. One that is just well worth experiencing for yourself. And there are plenty of cinematic moments here. From the traveling between Nirn and the Void, to the songs played beneath Massa's gaze, to the long ride down into the depths of Dwemer ruins. This is just a well-crafted adventure, and little wonder it came so close to winning the Madness competition. But, that's probably just it for our mod of the day today. So again, I would highly recommend just playing this one for yourself. And as always, I've just been your host, Dark Elf Guy. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, happy modding, and I'll see you all next time.